When the world speaks of Iran today, the words that echo are war, nukes, and sanctions. But India remembers something else, a different Iran, a land of deep culture, ancient poetry, shared history, and friendship. Long before geopolitics drew new lines, India and Iran stood by side as neighbors not of borders but of civilization. This is the story no one is telling. This is flashback. Let's go back, not years, but centuries. The ties between India and Iran are older than most modern nations. They date back to the days of the Achaemenid Empire in 6th century BC, when Persian rulers controlled parts of northwestern India. And with that control came culture, language, art, architecture. Even the word Hindustan has Persian roots. Fast forward to the Mughal Empire. Persian was the official court language in Delhi. It wasn't Arabic, it wasn't Turkish, it was Persian, the language of poets, scholars, and diplomats. Urdu. Born out of this fusion of Persian and local tongues, even today we say Meherbani, Dost, Shukriya, all Persian gifts to Indian vocabulary. But this isn't just about language. In 1950, most post independence India and a newly sovereign Iran signed the Treaty of Friendship. It wasn't just symbolic, it was strategic. Through oil, trade, and transit routes, the two countries built a partnership in a volatile region. Cut to the 1970s, the Shah of Iran and Indira Gandhi shared warm ties. Iran became a major supplier of crude oil to India. India, in return, sent engineers, teachers, and films. Yes, Bollywood and still is beloved in Tehran. And then came the revolution. 1979. Iran changed. The world isolated it, but India didn't walk away. Even under Western sanctions, India continued to buy Iranian oil, continued to invest in infrastructure, continued to back diplomacy because to India, Iran was not just a country, it was a corridor, a strategic bridge to Central Asia and beyond. And no project symbolizes this more than Chabahar port. While China is busy building ports for Pakistan in Gwadar, India built Chabahar, Iran's answer to connect India to Afghanistan, bypassing hostile territory. Chabahar is India's gateway to the heart of Eurasia, and it exists only because of trust, the trust between New Delhi and Tehran. Now, let's not pretend it's all roses. There have been tensions, like when India had to cut oil imports from Iran under US pressure, or when Iran criticized India's moves in Kashmir. But despite the noise, the connection endured. Because people don't forget. Even today, thousands of Iranians came to India for education and medical treatment. Many Indians live and work in Iran. Our diplomats speak each other's languages. Our merchants understand each other's customs. And when Iran was ravaged by COVID 19, India sent vaccines. When India faced a devastating earthquake in 2001, Iran sent aid and volunteers. So, in the current context, when the world talks of isolating Iran, India walks a fine line not because of fear, but because of calculation, not but because of memory. Because in the corridors of Delhi, they remember the poetry of Hafiz, the wisdom of Rumi, and the strength of Persian spirit. And because nations like people do not forget who stood with them when the world turned away. So, what happens now? Will India side with the West if war breaks out? Will it abandon Iran under global pressure? History says otherwise. India has always played the long game, not jumping into alliances, not choosing sides in haste, and when it comes to Iran, the ties are just too deep to erase. It's not just about oil or Chahabar or strategy, it's about a shared soul.